So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Okay, interesting. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. And it's Cruyff. No way through. Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Quarter of an hour played. Scholes. So it is still 0-0.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Scholes, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. James. Ball played for Rijkaard. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk. Schneider, pressing high and with purpose.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Eto'o. Scholes. Maldini. Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Bellingham. Argentina finding their passes. Rijkaard gets it away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pedri. Neymar. There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got tall. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Keeper's ball. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And it's Sneijder. Bellingham. Half-time getting close now. Check and claim that. Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. James. Eto'o. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he put it away? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
This possibly the last play of the half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi. He's found a way through. A real chance if he can get through. Well read, nice interception. James clears. Now it's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff. And Cruyff! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Adams spots it and intercepts. He could be in here. So nearly the perfect ball. Eto'o made a good run there. Bellingham. There they go, hunting in packs. Out of play for a goal kick. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's shifting through and the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged.
Alonso! And that is wildly off target.
Xabi Alonso put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Xabi Alonso. Numero 10. Lasciano il campo.
And now they can clear their lines. But they've got it again.
Il numero 19.
Looking to set free a runner.
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Dembele. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Scholes. That's been cut out, well played. Musiala. Eto'o. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Owen. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
David Villa. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that was well positioned and...
David Villa! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Milan have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Odegaard. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wriggles his way through, steaming on goalwards. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Dembele! Decent hit from there. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Argentina complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Scholes. That has
Ci
been
saranno
cut
5
short.
minuti di recupero.
Ødegaard. David Villa. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neto. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Owen. And he's managed to get free. Goes in for the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And we're done. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pull it. Palmer. White gets over and intercepts. Hakimi makes the interception. João Neves gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think over the course of a season...
Oh, what has happened here? Koulibaly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eze. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Eto'o. He is through here. Koulibaly did well to emerge. Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Played in deep, terrific header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Watkins. Eze knocks it out wide. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff. And that could set him on his way. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Feyenoord has the chance to go the other way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. He's through here. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Eto'o! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And again! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely intercepted. João Neves. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much move...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. And it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's nice. Maldini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs.
Cruyff! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Shot a goal! Goal! Milan!
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. First quarter of an hour gone. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Cruyff. And the finish! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Cruyff. And that was very necessary. De Jong.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Puyol makes the interception. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that was vital. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get away here? He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he is just ripping it up!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. White. He's picked his way through. And it's hoisted clear. He's got the shot away! That pass has been well intercepted. White. Now it's Cruyff. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cruyff. Vieira. De Jong. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kvaratskhelia. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. It's a little off target. Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. There's the hit! It's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other...
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. James gets rid without sophistication. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is good alertness. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. James gets across to intercept that. Oh, super find. Cruyff, he's got away. And the shot! It's a goal! And the lead is extended still further. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Well, there's the clearance.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847.
An hour into the second half. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Cruyff. Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big. Has another go. And he's there to belt it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Goalkeeper's ball. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Eto'o. He's through here. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. No way through. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Clips it so gently. Vieira. Oh, he's found support out wide.
De Jong really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's Vieira. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hullet. Well played. And Torres! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Vieira. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the right. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a good ball through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great hit! Great football, shot and save.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very threatening.
Milan have their second corner now. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Costa Curta.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cruyff is onto this. Nicely aimed pass. James.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Out of play for a throw. James is charging up on the overlap. And the shot! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
It's become a case of men against boys. Eto'o wins the duel. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pull it. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, great ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Milan may not have finished with 11. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And we have in front... And pull it! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Can he finish? Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And there you have it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Right now the finish!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got the shot away! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! An act of charity gratefully received.
The goal for Milan after 4 minutes is number 7, Jude Havertz.
And with that, the end. All over in a flash. Wow.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box has a go! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The goal scorer on the line after 2 minutes is number 10, Pushkash.
And that ends it. And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
Boom. What a performance. What a performance. Once that whistle went, there really was no looking back, was there? The game just flew past us all.
Hello everybody, and this is a
Thanks
quick
to
reminder
Jim
to let you
alongside
know
me,
that
and
you'll
as
be
the
able
fans
to
make
catch
their way
today's
home,
match.
so does Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's being shifted off it. Hazard. Mendes looking to run onto it. It is a corner, good chance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cruyff. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's really well manoeuvred. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Eden Hazard, with the ball at his feet, is one of the finest sights in world football, Peter. And I particularly enjoy the way he can glide away from his marker with just one touch. He's a lethal finisher, a very fine passer too. The kind of player the manager would be looking to build this team around.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's played into the area. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Costa Corta. And it's Vieira. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nuno Mendes. He is through here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o, and he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! And that has been cleared. And another try! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. João Neves. Great chance! That carried quite a threat. And there's green grass ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. Nuno Mendes. Gerrard. And here's Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Batistuta. Hazard. Maldini. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Azar. Gerrard. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And it's Gerrard. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. That's a nicely weighted pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Adams.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Played right into his path. And it's Etta. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet. There's the shot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a good ball played into space. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's picked his way through, looking for the runner. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Oh, great header! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Well, and the finish! In he goes again! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Cruyff duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hullet, he's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. And it's Vieira. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's picked out the run. Batistuta! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 20.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely be on them.
Ecco.
Maldini.
Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
It's
il
Van
numero
Dijk.
15. Il numero 9. Il numero 23.
Hakimi.
Owen. Il numero 19. Villa.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, there's a probing ball, and that could set him on his way. Rodri. Azar. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Nakata.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good alertness. Nakata providing an outlet on that flank. He's got the shot away! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving on and making good progress. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Owen. Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
David Villa! Well, that is remarkable. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Yamal! It's in! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Milan are having a ball here. Owen. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. And it's Nakata. Now it's Owen. Oh, what? Now the finish! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well timed, excellent interception. Hullet. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eto'o. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! And he's following up! Milan have reclaimed it.
Milan have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And now they can clear their lines. And smartly reclaimed. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's on his way! Great chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. Chance for the header! And another try! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time! Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fiddles it through. Palmer is in a really good position out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Adams is sporting a guilty look after that. Oh, it's Eto'o!
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, super find. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Conte. Here's Nakata. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Maldini gets it away. Half an hour played now. Not the most accurate pass. Defending was strong and firm. Vieira. Pull it. Pullet looking to get on the end of this. And he's cut it out. Can he finish? Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Vieira. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pullet. Vieira. Oh, it's come loose. That's very neat. He's found a way past. And the pass is intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira. This might spell danger. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's in on goal. That is lovely. João Neves. Vieira.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Messi. He's played him through. Face to face with... Can he finish? He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that really is so... There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the action is back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break. River Plate upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's been cut out, well played. Bastoni. Hakimi. And it's Hullet. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position...
There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vieira. Cruyff. It has a goal! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. But if he did just miss it, they are up and running. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Nicked it back promptly. Van der Ven is there to clear.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's looking to set free a runner. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thuram. And Stoichkov! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Milan are looking to go forward now. Van der Ven gathers from the goal kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Cruyff. Pullet. Nice interception, well timed. Pullet. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Pullet. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar is onto it in a flash. And here's Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. And he's gone looking for safety. Another throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Pullet. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a half-decent try. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Cruyff. Vieira. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Pullet. Vieira. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Oh, perfectly measured that. Stoichkov.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He could be in here. He's in here! Now that is a hefty challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Hakimi. Now it's Cruyff. And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Look at the space here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
This possibly the last play of the half. And here's shapes to shoot! Very nicely done. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan get the second half going.
Milan clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Platini wins the duel this time. Nicely worked. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That'll be a throw. Can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Platini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Torres. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Vieira clears. There will be a throw-in. Cleared away. Now it's Hullet. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Shifted upfield.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
So we've reached the hour mark.
81.007 spettatori.
Hakimi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Neymar couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Griezmann. And he's intervened well there. Vieira, very much a man of this moment. He's played him through. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Good ball over the top. Check, will they claim to that? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, numero 87, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24.
Ronaldinho.
Il numero
That's
1.
just playing it safe and simple.
Owen. Attenzione,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Torres looking to get on the end of this. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. Deftly away. Pinches it off him. Vieira. That's a shade optimistic. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's cut it out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Eto'o, well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Maldini, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Roberto Baggio, and he welcomes it in.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Clinch with the
recupero.
rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city. Bellingham! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Raul. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely measured pass. Cruyff driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up for a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ajax are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk clears. And here's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. It's a goal kick. Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a major final, but all of that was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy, and I think it set the scene for what happened in Qatar a year later.
Schneider, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. João Neves. Ajax applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Eto'o.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Eto'o has been caught there, it's a foul. Vieira. Cruyff, and Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Eto'o. And that's been won straight back. That's cause for mild irritation. No way through. Schneider. Raul, very much a man of this moment.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. Looking for the runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Raul. Picked out brilliantly. Caught offside that time. Bellingham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Eto'o. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's a throw. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Nuno Mendes. Raul.
There will be 1 minute
Looking tiny in
at a time.
possession here. Maldini cuts it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Raul. Raul. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key
And if
figures
you
to
do
mull
have a
over,
chance today,
but it
please
remains
take some
goalless.
time out to give your support to our better
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Foot in. Cruyff. Oh, can he finish? Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. Beckham. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's an excellent interception. Raul. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And that's been well dealt with. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Eto'o, he's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Ajax have reclaimed it. Beckham. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Mbappe. And it's Sneijder. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Van Dalten. Beckham. Ajax finding their passes. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Referee has just said play on. Maldini. Played into space out wide. Oh, good ball. A corner it is then. Milan have their third corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. That is a great pick out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan get their fourth corner. Bellingham attempts a clearance. Has a shot! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take...
Bellingham! Hakimi can get it clear. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar. Mendes has it in a wide position. Shot at goal!
Ajax really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's intervened well there. Raul. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Mbappe, and the finish! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate
3
now.
minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Chance here to counter. And time is up. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
And an exciting one too.
Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserving.